Over the last 15 seasons, Kia has proudly won the title of official automotive partner of the NBA. We love basketball as much as you do, and during our time together, both the league and the Kia brand have grown at incredible rates. At Kia, we have always believed in the importance of evolving our game to stay ahead of our competitors. In 2021, we made a fast break into electrification with the all-electric Kia EV6, and we are continuing our full court press by investing $25 billion to deliver 11 all-new, all-electric vehicles globally over the next 5 years. As we all know, in sports and in business, the best offense is a great defense. Just as Kia is recognized as a leader in electrification, performance, and design, the Kia Performance Awards distinguish and celebrate the NBA's top performers. So today, it is our honor to present Marcus Smart of the epic Boston Celtics with the 2021-2022 Kia NBA Defensive Player of the Year award. Marcus is the first point guard to win this award since Gary the Glove Payton in 1996, and richly deserved thanks to his tenacious energy and unwavering focus on the ball. Marcus, congratulations.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you. This is an honor. And literally, me, my teammates, and this whole Celtics organization, we've been really working it and trying to, see if that will be changed today or any year. And today was the day. And we thank you guys for allowing us to be part of that and having us as the DPOY. So thank you.
Congratulations, Marcus, and thank you. Jeff, I'll turn it over to you now for questions and answers from the media.
Sounds good, Mark. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Marcus. Our first question on Zoom today will be from John Corrales, please.
Marcus, congratulations. Obviously, let's get your initial thoughts here. And you turn the corner of the practice facility, you see Gary Payton there. Do you understand what's coming? And do you feel any pressure now that you're officially a Defensive Player of the Year to live up to that award?
Yeah, when I came out and I saw GP, I things kind of clicked, and then I saw the tweet. They had it big and blowed up. So I've started to put two and two together. It was my teammates and the coaching staff, they did a good job of kind of setting that up for me. And then pressure, not really, no. I've always been told pressure is not knowing what you're doing. And, this is what I do. I'm a defender, and that's what I do. I defend and try to become and be one of the best ones to do it. And with this award, all that does is just continue to help me and show me that it's still more to go and continue the path that I'm on.
Gary Washburn.
Hey, Marcus, I hate to kind of get serious on you, but I know you think about your mom in moments like this and your family and all of what you've been through, your journey, not knowing if you were ever going to get to the NBA, not knowing what was going to happen, if you're going to be able to make it, to live to 21 and to be considered the best defender in the game. What does that mean to you? How would your mom react? What kind of emotions are going through you right now, other than obviously happiness, but there's got to be a lot of emotions.
Definitely. Obviously I wish my mom was still here, but she's still here in spirit looking down on me. I think she helped me, continue to strive and actually win this award. Because each and every day, I'm thinking of her and my brother, and I come into work every day and leave it all out on the line. So it's a lot of emotions, but I'm definitely excited right now, to be able to share this not only with my family, my teammates, my friends, and, all my loved ones. So this definitely is something that means a lot. And, it really shows that, as long as you stay the course and just keep working, things will work out.
Next up, Mark Murphy from the Boston Herald.
Congrats, Marcus. you've sort of led a campaign for guards in this award. You're the first one since 1996. Just what's your impression of that? I mean, you're the person they chose after all these years being dominated by big men. Just how much does a guy like you impact what a team can do defensively?
Well, first off, it's understandable why it was such a big man award. They do so much in helping their team on that end. It's and so we give our credits to the big men, but as guards, we've been working. We were the front line. You got to get past us first, and that's just how we guards feel. So to be able to be named the defensive player of the year and be the first guard since Gary Payton in 1996 to win this, and it just shows not only me and everybody else that it can be done. The way the game is changing, the guards are being more recognized for their abilities to do certain things that we shouldn't be able to do it outside. And I think this award and me winning it shows that, and it opens the path for us guards down the future.
From NBC Sports Boston, Abby Chin.
Congratulations, Marcus. We spoke recently about this, and you told me you have played this way your entire life. But was there something different about this year and the fact that it got the recognition that it did?
I think that's just what it was. It was just a year where, the recognition was recognizable and stood out even more. It helps when your team, is number one in the defense, net rating and everything like that. And, you're leading that charge and one of the guys to lead that charge. So it's definitely a great feeling. Definitely, I think something different has hit. I think it's the way the game has been played over the last couple of years and the way it's shifting, how guard-based it is and perimeter-based. So I think by that standpoint allowed us guards to even get the recognition, even more recognition, with that being said.
From The Athletic, Jared Weiss.
This year, you guys switch to that switching scheme. And since your official position is stretch six, did you think at the time that that was going to better suit you to give you a chance to kind of show even more diversity to your game? And how do you feel like just the way the team has changed the way it operates, how has that allowed you to kind of prove that you can impact the end of a play as much as you can impact the beginning of a play?
Definitely. That stretch six, I mean that full-heartedly, just things that I'm able to do allows, Ime and his coaching staff to come up with different schemes that can keep guys off their toes. And when you got a scheme and somebody that can run the schemes in the way that you want them to run and not have to worry about them being a liability on that end, it makes a lot of things easier for a lot of people. And that's what it is. That's what I do. I just try to go out there and do my job. And my job is to go out there and protect the rim. Not like the bigs do, but, from the first point of contact initially. And then even sometimes I am there protecting the rim and picking up for our bigs and things like that. So to be able to have a guy like me who was very versatile in that aspect, to be able to do what we do on the defensive end definitely helps.
Follow-up question from Jared.
Obviously, this is a pretty narrative-driven award, and it seemed like the conversation around your candidacy really shifted when Rob was asked about him winning it, and he just right away gave you that endorsement because of your communication and leadership. So I guess especially with the scheme thing, how much did you just having to be a more consistent part of the communication and being able to kind of see everything in front of you to a degree, how did that help you make the defense as good as you always wanted it to be?
My IQ is extraordinary, especially on that end. So for me, I'm able to see things that most people aren't able to see on that end. See things come in my instincts, go into that as well, and I have really great instincts on that end. So for me to be able to communicate to guys, it makes their job a lot easier. They don't have to think too much. They could just do it and react, and to trust that I'm actually telling them the right things to do. I think it showed. I think that trust is there. Because of the way that I do lead vocally and by example, and guys follow that. Somebody like Rob, he always told me, because of you, I'm trying to be the best defensive player I could be, and it's all because of me. The way that I'm constantly coaching them up and things like that. So it means a lot to hear that from Rob, And I definitely do think that one day Rob will be in this position.
Marcus, from the Arizona Republic, we have Dwayne Rankin.
Thank you. First, congratulations, Marcus, on winning the award. We talked to Mikhail actually earlier today, and he said he watches you and how you guard people. And you just mentioned how the guards are changing things. So how ironic is it that two perimeter guys finished 1-2 in the voting this year?
Oh, very ironic. You know, we all over here have seen, and we watch Mikhail as well. We love the way that he goes and out there, and he just shows it every night. And, you know, and it's tough between me and him. You know, I know it's a tough decision. You know, there's no doubt in my mind that, you know, Bridges is going to continue to rise on that end of the floor and show everybody what we guards is all about. So, you know, big shout out to him as well. But I definitely think it's ironic and crazy how me and him, two guards that's leading this race for us guards, ended up in 1 and 2.
One more question from John Corrales.
Marcus, I know we talk about the guards and the bigs and all that stuff. Just how much different is it for a guard to prove that he's a good defender, considering how much less physicality is allowed on the perimeter? Is just what people say is good about a guard versus what's good about a big is just so different. It's almost like you're playing two different sports at sometimes.
Definitely. I mean, and I think you said it right there, the lack of physicality that can be pursued by us guards on the defensive end compared to the bigs. You know, the bigs get away with a lot more contact than us guards do on the perimeter. So to be able to do the things that we're doing with having that disadvantage, I think it really speaks for us and really shows the impact us guards really make and we really have on the game.
Go back to Abby Chin.
Thank you, Jeff. Marcus, you have touched on this, but I mean, just simply, what does this mean to you? I mean, someone who has valued and been so focused on defense your entire life, what does this award mean to you?
It just means a lot. It means that, you know, there's more than one way to impact the game. And, you know, and it doesn't necessarily have to be scoring. And I think that a lot of times we kind of get this, you know, in our mind that the NBA, like if I can't score the ball, then I'm not good enough to be in the NBA. And it's like you can do multiple things to be here and establish yourself. And, you know, and that's for me, that's what it was. I found something that works for me. I found something that I'm really good at, and I tried to master it to the best as I can. So to be able to win this award, I'm ecstatic. It means a lot. It shows that the hard work that I've been putting in has finally paid off, and the recognition is finally coming.
One more question from Gary Washburn, Marcus.
And Marcus, you know, I asked you that 12-year question a couple of weeks ago, and you kind of smiled about how long you seem like you've been in Boston. But throughout your career, you faced a lot of criticism, a lot of people who have had issues with your game, your shot selection, all of that. And to refine it into this type of season where you're making all the right decisions as point guard, defensive player of the year, how rewarding is that for the naysayers and people who have doubted you throughout your tenure in Boston?
I mean, I've always said that, you know, without those naysayers, the doubters, what we like to call haters, I wouldn't be able to go out there and do what I do. They inspired me to continue to strive to be the greatest I can be at what I do. So, you know, what I have to say to them is thank you. Keep it up.
We've exhausted the questions here, Marcus, but I'll turn it back over to Mark Broussard from NBA Communications Group. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Congratulations, Marcus. And thank you, Stephen from Kia Motors America, for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Mark. Can I ask Marcus one question real quick?
Yes, sir.
Marcus, first, congratulations. Great work. You're a real leader amongst defensemen. Would you please make a statement, or what do you have to say to the young fans out there that are playing their hearts out in either street courts or their local gyms? What words of encouragement do you have for them?
I would have to say to the young boys and girls that's out there, you know, trying to live out their dreams and make it to wherever their dreams is just continue to go. Don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do it. You know, keep working at all times because you never know who's watching and you never know who's going to give you an opportunity.
Great. Good for you. Thank you. Thank you,
guys
Mark.
so much.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Take care.
You as well.